Half a day, everybody. Thank you for joining us yet again for another Eat Right workshop. Today's theme is our back to school virtual cooking workshop. My name is Gianna Santos. I am the health educator and nutrition counselor with the Take Care Wellness team.
My name is Rose. I'm a supermarket dietitian for Payless.
And my name is Joyce. I'm the Health Smart coordinator.
So our back to school recipes are a few things we thought would be really fun for the kids. It can be really hectic getting back into the routine for school, for drop-offs, for working parents. And so we wanted to get some recipes together that were really fun for the whole family to get involved with. And Joyce can take it away with the recipes that we'll be prepping for today.
Okay, so we'll be preparing Lunchbox surprise cookies,
Yes.
honor roll kimbaps, and taquitos.
Okay, so as we were developing the ideas for this recipes, our focus was to present things that you can make at home that would typically be purchased. We wanted to focus on balance of food groups. And all of these recipes are meant to be able to make ahead, so you're not scrambling on a weeknight. So Joyce is going to start with the cookies.
Okay.
So it's if you've baked cookies from scratch, right? You do the wet ingredients first. So she's going to cream together
Brown sugar and oil. So we have a 3/4 cup of brown sugar and a 1/4 cup of oil, so we're just gonna whisk it together.
When it comes to sugar, you can you don't have to use this much, but this is what we're starting with for this recipe, based on the palate of a kid. And the reason why we chose this recipe is because we're basically going to surprise your kids. First of all, with having a cookie in the lunchbox, I would really recommend to make cookies from scratch rather than doing store-bought because of the additives, especially the different types of fats, as well as high fructose corn syrup that might go into a store-bought cookie. Again, just making from scratch, even if you're using real sugar compared to corn syrup, makes a pretty big difference.
And then now we're gonna go ahead and add our vanilla extract and 1 egg.
For those of you guys joining us online, if you guys have any questions, don't forget to put it in the comments so we can address those as they come in.
So we were thinking about how can we bring more fruits and vegetables into the diet. And easiest way, right, is just to have our fruits on hand and pack our lunchbox with an apple, banana, maybe some carrots. But what more can we do to add or hide fruits and veggies to the recipe? So our surprise ingredient is going to be mashed sweet potato.
So we have it right here. So we went ahead and pre-cooked it and then mashed it together. So we'll go ahead and measure about 1 cup of this into the wet batter.
What are some other, what can be substituted for the sweet potato? Like, is there another type of vegetable or another type of, what's coming to my head is like pumpkin, because I've just seen that like a fall type of cookie recipe. But what are other some other?
Zucchini is another one that bakes well because it has a mild flavor. Banana is another one that can be help to swap out either the sugar or the fat.
I feel like that's the most common, like baked fruit.
Yeah.
Like fruit for baking.
And also carrot. So for sweet potato, as far as important nutrients, really the highlight of our sweet potato is our vitamin A, coming in the form of beta carotene. So vitamin A is actually in animal products. It's beta carotene that's in fruits and vegetables that is used to form vitamin A in our body. This beta carotene from sweet potato is, of course, a strong antioxidant. It's also important for your eye health. Vitamin A as a formed vitamin is important for the immunity. And we know that a lot of sickness does go around at the start of the back to school season. So you definitely want to get your immune supportive nutrients.
And with this weather, it's so wet. I also learned recently that rain does not cause people to get sick necessarily, but it's the lack of like fresh air. So like staying indoors makes people get sick more than getting wet in the rain would.
Oh.
Just fun fact. Little non-nutrition.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Okay, and then now we're gonna go ahead and combine our dry ingredients. Here we have about 1.5 cups of flour. So today, for the recipe, it did call for whole wheat flour, right?
Correct.
But we went ahead and substituted with all-purpose gluten-free baking powder. And in the back here, I'll go ahead and give you that one.
Okay, so this is another surprise, right? So instead of whole wheat, this one uses garbanzo bean flour. So it's gonna add a bit more fiber and protein compared to, of course, all-purpose. And it's comparable to whole wheat. So the thing with using this type of flour, and this is a written suggestion on the bag, is that it is recommended to add xanthan gum to help with the binding. Okay, so it's just a 4 teaspoon.
Yeah,
right,
4
Joyce?
teaspoons. So it's already been pre-mixed here. And then for our other dry ingredients, we also have our baking powder, salt, and then the cinnamon, which is optional. Okay. And go ahead and combine this together.
I like how it's called like the surprise cookie or I like how you introduced it because it should be a surprise. Because typically, or you would hope, right, that these sweet treats are only a couple times a week maybe, and not an everyday thing or an every meal type of treat. So not just the surprise vegetable ingredient, but also like a surprise as a treat for your kids. I like that a lot.
Yeah, so I'm glad you caught that. This recipe, right, of course there are a lot of other healthier snacks that we can promote. Again, just packing a fruit or vegetable would be the simple and easiest thing to do. But what can you do to help, if they like cookies, kids love cookies, they love chips. So again, we're trying to give ideas on ways to make them just a little bit healthier.
Okay, so when you do make cookies, we're gonna go ahead and combine both the wet and dry ingredients. We're gonna go ahead and fold it in slowly at a time. So we're gonna be mixing and then putting the dry ingredients.
I feel like I wanna help you. We put on some gloves for the cookie forming portion.
So for these cookies, again, the star of the show is vitamin A. If we think nutrient-wise, once we break these down into individual servings, we're hoping to make 25 to 30 cookies. They'll range, depending on how you make, about 100 to 120 calories.
Each cookie?
Each cookie. So again, we want, as Gianna said, to let this type of snack be more of a surprise, something occasional, not something you're gonna pack every day. And again, the benefit is that it has this added vitamin A, which you would not normally get from a cookie.
A traditional like cookie recipe.
Can do that.
What can we expect? What am I doing with this?
Oh. You can throw
Folding
it in
it.
together. Yeah, folding it.
So, what can we expect for the texture of these cookies?
So when we did a test run, it doesn't actually flatten as you bake. It's gonna be staying fluffed up.
Okay.
So it's not crispy, but it's a little bit soft in the inside.
Oh, I love a soft cookie. Do you want me to keep adding it? You want the whole thing?
Yeah, so we already pre-measured. This is about a cup of chocolate chips too.
I love this.
So Joyce actually, when we talked about, again, the added sugar in the recipe, something that she suggested, rather than folding the chocolate chips in, another alternative is to just place them.
Yeah, to place them on top, to be able to control how much chocolate's really going in. I'm looking forward to seeing how it's gonna taste, because maybe even like without the chocolate would be fine. But I mean, we'll see. I'm excited.
Yeah, so again, at first, usually when you think of a healthy cookie, it's always oatmeal. Right?
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Me and Joyce, again, we talked about it, and quite honestly, you know, oatmeal is not always a crowd favorite for kids. So
texture.
again, I really wanted to come up with a chocolate chip recipe specifically for that kid palate.
Love that. Oh, my palate.
Anyway,
Me and my kids have a pretty similar palate.
This is a forearm workout, by the way.
You want me to take over?
You want to try it?
Maybe you can prep the pan, right? Or see if it is.
Yeah, here,
Oh yeah,
here.
this is like thick. Pretty like similar to a typical cookie recipe. Can't tell any
I'll put it in
difference
the
at the
camera.
moment. Okay. Okay, hold on. Just trying to get it off the sides. So pretty similar to a normal texture of a dough, like a cookie dough. Okay, what's next?
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and. So with cookie dough, a good tip for before you bake it is to chill it in the fridge. So we're gonna go ahead and measure it out and put it in the pan, and then we'll put it in the fridge to chill before we put it in the oven. Okay. So
I'm gonna grab another spoon so we can.
Yeah.
help.
Well,
yeah.
Oh, pro tip, at home I bought those like tiny little ice cream scoops for things like this.
Ooh.
And then I also bought a regular ice cream scoop, not just for ice cream, right? But it's the perfect portioning tool for everything. So when I pack my kids' school like lunch at school, I do one ice cream scoop of rice. It's about like, it's I think a little less than a half cup.
Okay.
And then half scoop of whatever meat or protein, and then a scoop of their vegetables. So pro tip for those moms out there trying to pack their kids' lunch, especially if you have more than one kid.
Got it. Okay. So that's why I brought two spatulas. So we're gonna go ahead and scoop it. So like we said earlier, if you want to flatten it, you can just like kind of flatten it yourself.
Okay.
So
Because it doesn't spread.
Because it doesn't spread.
Okay.
That means you can fit a lot of cookies into one sheet.
Here, you can choose your
I'll
scoop.
take this and just do like a this thing.
So while they're doing that, obviously it's going to take a little time. I did prepare for this downtime to talk to you about some other snacks that can be packed. So let's see. We'll save that one for a little later. Nuts are a great option. I know when I was younger, I used to love popping the pistachios out of the shell. So this is a fun snack, but really any nut is important. Those fats in nuts help support your nerve function, which is your brain function basically. And then we have popcorn. So another idea, we had so many ideas. It was hard to narrow down. Another idea was to do a healthier take on the hurricane popcorn. So popcorn is a whole grain snack. When you're choosing your popcorn, you just want to look for one that's lower in sodium. So this is, other than unsalted, this had the lowest sodium at 65 milligrams per serving. Popcorn, because it's a whole grain product, it has fiber. So as you know, compared to chips, you want something crunchy. popcorn offers that fiber. Fiber is especially important, not just for digestion, but because fiber can help regulate blood sugar levels. That does a huge thing for energy. So a refined carb snack, right, the blood sugar spike and then drop, as opposed to something that has fiber is a bit more gradual. Just gonna step around real quick. So I love these balance breaks for myself, and my son also loves them too. Nuts, cheese, and dried fruit. And then we have you tried these, Fiona? That's it bars?
I have not.
Okay, so fruit, when you pack it, depending on the fruit, it can get mushy or messed up, right? So that's one thing if you don't, depending on the fruit that you're packing. So this is another way you can enjoy fruit, and these bars really are just fruit. So that's it. This one is just 1 apple and 12 strawberries.
Oh, that's cool.
This is 1 apple and 20 blueberries. So it's giving you, again, the carbs for the energy, but it also still has the fiber content as what a regular fruit. Okay, so we have these.
I feel like those are so good for like kids with certain allergies. Like, you know exactly what's going into that. Like, and it's like a nice packaged treat. Because I feel like at least the kids that I've interacted with who have allergies, like, feel like every time there's anything packaged, they're just like, oh, my mom has to check the ingredients on that. So I like the simplicity of that a lot.
Good point. And then there's all these different types of flavored nuts. Again, you know, kids love crunchy snacks. Texture is a big thing. These are not, you know, easy to chew like chips, but there's fun flavors. It's crunchy. Again, nuts, high fiber, healthy fats.
All right.
Oh yeah, you pressed your own down.
I have a question. So for this, there was no fat added. Is that right?
Right. Oh no, no. We did have oil.
Oh, okay.
In the beginning, yes. But it was less oil than usual. So when it comes to baking and using like a sweet potato or even a banana, it helps to, it can be used in place of some of the oil and some of the sugar.
Yes, okay. So these are our trays. And here's a little bit of a close-up on them. So these are our flattened cookies. Oh, the oven's over here. Taking them away.
And so we said, we used up all the batter there?
Yeah.
Okay. So those cookies, right, they are going to come out pretty dense. And for kids, though, if you want to make, right, it is a tease, right? So if you were to use smaller scoops, then you can make mini cookies, and then you can at least pack a couple, and, you know, 3 looks better than 1.
Just 1 cookie.
Okay, so we are going to move on to our next recipe. I'm going to say the taquitos would be the best one to start off with.
Okay, so
tortillas
right here.
Okay, so we have tortillas, and we're going to use whole wheat tortillas.
Yes. Oh, let me get my
gloves.
And then instead of refried beans, again, you can actually use meat, but we're thinking what is easiest. So we pulled canned pinto beans from the shelf, no salt added because the other ingredients will have sodium. And instead of doing, to make it look like refried beans, we pureed it. in the food processor. And Joyce, you add the spices already? Or not
Yes,
yet?
I did. So the spices are there.
Okay, so what I like to do if I'm gonna, when I looked at the refried beans, right, I didn't find one that I liked as far as fat or sodium content. They were really, really high. So I looked at what other spices went into the refried beans. So that's what we tried to match here. Refried beans use chili powder, and this is actually a blend. It's not just peppers. It does have some cumin, oregano, garlic, and then we're also adding onion powder.
It looks really convincing as refried beans. Like I just thought it was from the can. So this looks really good. And it also smells legit. Okay, again, here's that texture. Identical to that refried bean, like that refried bean consistency.
Oh, and in addition to this, we did add cottage cheese.
That's right, we did.
So for added protein?
For added protein, it was actually the recipe that we modified was a chicken, and there was cottage cheese blended with the chicken, so...
Oh no, it was cream cheese. And we
you're
switched
right.
it.
We switched it from cream cheese to cottage cheese. There you go.
So that's why it does look a little bit brighter.
Delicious.
Okay. So you want to go
Yeah.
first?
Okay, so what do I do?
So have you ever rolled a taquito before?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So taquitos are more skinnier, so we'll try not to overstuff it.
Okay.
So we'll do
Like
about
a tablespoon, like
yeah,
one
about
scoop.
a tablespoon. Yeah, so 1 scoop.
Okay, try to like line that up.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. All right.
When I did
You
the
want me to do your
nutrition
scoop?
facts, I actually did it for
Thank you.
2 tablespoons.
Do we want to try the 2 tablespoons? You know, we'll try 1 scoop on one, and then we'll try 2 scoops on the other.
Just to see.
Yeah. See how that
Okay.
goes.
And then we can get our cheese over there.
Okay, so we just use a Mexican blend of
And
cheese.
just a sprinkle. How cheesy do we like our stuff?
So
To your
again,
taste.
for nutrition facts purposes,
Oh.
I did 2 tablespoons. So that's not
Oh,
even,
okay.
yeah,
I
it's
feel like
not
that's
even.
pretty good. Let's just go 2 tablespoons then.
So
Okay.
Don't want to mess with the nutrition facts.
Okay. So we can go ahead and roll it. Let me just make her skinny.
Oh, it doesn't have to be like. It doesn't have to be closed at the edges, does it?
No.
no.
Oh, okay. Cool. There we go. She's ready.
Okay, and then we're also gonna So we have some.
this.
Yeah.
Right.
So let me go ahead and get our tray. Maybe we can make one more.
Yours looks more taquito-y than mine.
Yeah, we'll make maybe 2 more.
Sure.
And then when you're placing it on the sheet, we'll go ahead and the flap will face it flat.
Okay. 1, 2,
Switch.
1, 2.
Spread it.
I feel like it'll spread naturally.
And that's 1 tablespoon. 2. Okay.
Make her skinny. Okay. Oh man, I am messing this up. Okay.
So we're suggesting this as an after-school recipe. Again, it's during that time that a lot of the convenience products come out of the freezer. And by making this yourself, again, you are controlling the ingredients. You're not adding any preservatives. You get to control how much cheese, so in essence, how much sodium. You get to control how much fat. And we wanted to also present beans as a protein alternative. So this is a balanced snack that has, right, your protein and your whole grains and your dairy. So we know dairy, and because of the nutrient calcium, is very, very important for children.
Okay.
Okay, so and then
before we put it in the oven, we're just gonna brush some of the butter on the top, so when it does come out, it has that crispy texture. Okay.
So again, we're not putting a lot, it's just to brush for the texture. So I did consider using another type of oil, but because we wanted it to be nice and crispy like a taquito, we felt that just using a small amount of butter would be ideal for texture.
It's also nice to just incorporate normal, like not having to think of everything as a replacement, right? So everything in moderation, all foods fit. And now we get a little buttery crisp on top.
Yes. Okay.
Are these like air fryable? I know we're baking them, but can we just, like, for those of us who are making it, maybe like making these in advance, can we freeze these and then air fry them at like a later time?
Yes, and
Okay.
I actually would recommend that. We for convenience factor, for those that don't have air fryers, right, we did try freezing and then reheating in the microwave, but to get that crispy texture, air fryer would be optimal.
Okay.
And then can we add a little bit of cheese on top?
We can, yeah. So
Some cheese.
we'll do it because we're gonna eat it now, but I would say if you're gonna freeze this, right, you're gonna make this ahead of time, and you're gonna freeze it for the rest of the week, you wouldn't add the cheese in this step.
And it's just like a sprinkle to get like a crispy, right? That's the idea. Just get like a crispy, cheesy bake on top.
Okay, so through this recipe, you're getting a significant a dose of protein, of fiber, and of calcium. Okay, so protein is important, right, for helping your child feel full. Again, it's easy for kids to scarf down a bag of chips after school. It's just carbs and they don't feel full from it. So again, we want to focus on bringing more balance to the snacks.
And that's why they always want another bag of chips. I want more snack is what my kids say. Mama snack? Mama snack? No, it's dinner time. But they can have this as a snack and hopefully be satisfied until dinner.
Okay, and then we're gonna move on to our final recipe. And so this one we wanted to propose as a breakfast alternative. We're doing our honor roll, Kimbap. And, you know, we know a lot of people love to just stop by a convenience store and pick up a sushi roll,
Yeah.
right? So again, this is we wanted to show how easy it is to do at home. And again, you can pack more vegetables in it and control the type of protein that you're using.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like our inspo recipe right here? Because this looks pretty good. And I want to say, just because it has such like a thin layer of rice, I think that's another thing that when it comes to the store-bought ones is they're very heavily like rice.
Yes.
Like the content is really high.
Yes. So that's what we were going for, balance. Go for it, Joyce.
So for our honor roll kimbap, we have 3 protein options, which is here, the unmeat. So an alternative to Spam.
I really thought that was Spam. I was like, yes. Low sodium for sure.
So the protein is soy protein, and then it's just seasoned, and there is sodium in it. So you know it's not low sodium. I wouldn't say it's low sodium, but at least you're not getting the additional saturated fat that would come in the Spam.
I'm looking forward to it just because I really did like lift it up early and I was like, Spam, great. And I smelled it and I was like, yeah, Spam. Excited.
Again, if
That's
you,
so funny.
we also talked about how you can marinate tofu and use that instead of this, but we did want to.
It's available.
Yeah.
Somebody marinated it for us.
Okay, and then our second option is, of course, tuna. And then with this, instead of mixing it with mayo, we actually mixed it with cottage cheese as well. Okay. And then lastly, our last protein is eggs. Everybody loves eggs.
I feel like all the rolls should have eggs in it.
So, what are the great ingredients that we have specific for kids? Seaweed. Unsuspecting is actually very, very nutritious. And so it has your vitamin A, it has iron, it has iodine. All of these nutrients are important for immune support. They're also important for growth and development, as well as cognitive function. Between the different proteins, you get the most well-rounded nutrition profile with the egg as the protein, and then coming in second would be the tuna, and then third would be the unmeat. Go ahead, Joyce.
Okay, so with our kimbap, we do have our vegetables, and here we have our carrots, as well as our sliced cucumbers. Okay, and then, Gianna, you want to help me
Yes,
some?
I do.
Okay, so here we have some already pre-cooked rice. I'll go ahead and mix this first.
So we're trying to go with a thin layer of rice.
Thin layer of rice,
And we want to
yes.
just do one serving because this whole like thing would be one serving, right? So
Right,
portioning
so
out with a half cup of
Let
rice.
me just pull out the measuring cup, Joyce, just so we can show what one serving of rice is. And we might not even use that much, but. So 1/3 cup is the serving of rice.
Okay.
There you go, Gianna.
Let's go pack that in. And it doesn't have to be like super packed, but you know, just measuring.
Let me get some.
So again, you don't even have to use this much, but that is what a serving looks like.
So 1/3 cup. Okay. Are we just going straight in with the rice and?
Yes, so I'll go ahead and get some water too whenever you're rolling any sushi or kimbap, so it's not sticky to your hands.
And this is just going right on the paper right
Yes.
now. Okay. Maybe you show me how to do it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'll take
Okay.
your lead.
Okay, so the eye. Okay.
Because I know you're supposed to leave like a gap, right, or something.
Yes. So I'll go ahead and just kind of dip my fingers a little bit before I touch the rice.
Okay.
And then we'll go ahead and start flattening it down.
Okay.
So as they're doing that, I can talk about the egg. So one especially important nutrient for your brain in eggs are choline. Choline is found in other animal products and in very small amounts in some vegetables, but it's especially rich in eggs. Choline is important for memory, it's important for learning, and it can also help with, or it's important for mood regulation also.
Maybe I need more choline.
While the egg brings choline, the tuna brings those omega-3 fatty acids, which also have very similar functions. Okay, but these are, distinct nutrients, choline and omega-3. We don't want to say you need just one or the other.
Right.
We need both.
Okay, so which protein did you want to put in your?
I want to try that unmeat.
Okay, I'll do the egg. So let's show the egg. So when you do fry the egg to fit into the kimbap, it's best to kind of cook it a little bit flat, and I'll show you what we can do. So this is 1 egg for the serving, and a tip that I like to do is roll it and then chop into it so it comes out into strips. Okay, let me go ahead and get my knife.
This is so legit because I would really just roll. I thought you were going to roll it, put it in. I'm like, yes, exactly.
Kimbap.
You can kind of.
Okay, so rolled it horizontally and then cut it.
And then cut it. So like when you pull it out, it's in little strips.
Cute.
So
legit.
this is 1 serving. I'll go ahead and transfer her here.
And then for the unmeat, how much is 1 serving?
2 strips
2
would be
strips.
about 1 ounce.
Okay.
So we kind of think of like your thumb
Mm-hmm.
as an ounce. So not just the thumb portion, but all the way down.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So this is
As
1
a
ounce.
Yeah.
Okay. And then 1 stick of cucumber.
So this is where it's up to you, but yes, we at least want 1 stick. And you can put other vegetables. It really depends on what your kids like. We could have added avocado to this.
I want a longer piece.
We did want to fit some
fine.
lettuce, but
Here,
again,
let's
we
do
ended up
this.
not.
Just break. Smart. Okay, and then for the carrots, is this about a tablespoon?
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons.
So,
I remember we'll do
yeah,
like 2
just-
pinches. So this one is just raw carrots also.
And I feel like even here you can add more if you want more, correct?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we're rolling.
Yes, so we have 2 options to roll. We have the sushi roller. And then at home, if you don't have one of these, I also wanted to show some saran wrap. Have you ever rolled it with saran wrap before?
Maybe once. Ever.
Okay, so we
I
can
don't
try
remember
it
how it
today. So there's 2 options if you don't have this one at home.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe I do this one and then you show us how to do that one.
Okay, no promises for me. You know what I realized? You should have done it on top of
In
it.
retrospect, I was going to say the exact same thing. We should have prepped it on the
On
rolling
top.
thing.
But we
Here, but you know what? We'll make it work.
help each other out. Okay. She is thick. All right. Cool. Okay. Ready?
Yeah. Okay. Don't we have to put water somewhere?
We'll put water at the edges
At the
here
end.
so it'll stick.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and roll that. And if I'm using this wrong, and you guys know I'm using it wrong, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. This is why I don't make sushi at home. I use the little wrappers that don't require.
Me too.
And you know what? My kids are very happy with. And you know, you say I'm using it wrong, but it looks correct to me. Let's just look at that. I think she doesn't look that bad at all. I could have fooled myself. Okay.
So again, the idea is that you can prep this on a Sunday,
Oh,
prep
you're
a few
absolutely
rolls,
right.
so they're ready to go during the week. The alternative with tuna, instead of mayo, we use cottage cheese also.
Oh, let's do that one.
And then I want to say too, with the saran wrap, if you're making it to go, and if you have this already, you can already wrap it to take it out.
Yes.
No wasting here. Okay, so I'll roll her out of here. And then you want to try the saran wrap?
Yeah, sure.
And then we'll do the
I mean, I didn't see what you did.
Oh, shit.
It's the same thing, right?
Same thing.
Can't be that hard.
So while you're wrapping that, I'll go ahead and cut our kimbap.
Wait. You make. Oh wait, the kimbap. You're gonna cut it while I do this. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna show me, but it's fine.
I want to see your
Oh, gosh.
your
Have
skills.
your kids get involved in this. It'll be a fun activity, and then if it doesn't turn out right, looking that nice, you can blame them.
You go ahead and get a plate.
Kids
too.
or maybe full-grown adults who are doing this for the first time. Anyone in the family can learn how to roll
It'll be
sushi.
their fault.
Yeah. For the kids, it's your fault. For the adults, it's their fault. Okay, just kidding. Well, I'm sorry. Go on.
But no, I mean, as you can see, once we cut it, you can really see the difference in what you're getting compared to a store-bought. Again, it's mostly veggies and a protein with just that one serving of rice.
Show.
Oh, cute.
I'll show the camera. Is it good?
And that was yours, Gianna.
Cute. Okay, so for this, 2 tablespoons? I feel like that looks like a tablespoon and a half.
Oh, how thick do you cut it? It's to your preference?
It's to your preference.
Because
yeah.
one roll is already one serving, correct? Okay.
The whole roll is the serving. So for tuna, if you can, I would suggest trying to fit at least half a can of tuna in that one roll.
The unmeat fell.
In this roll? So more than
So
this?
it was, yeah, that's correct. You did about half of this portion.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Cucumber. We're just gonna double it. The egg one looks so legit.
And I'll show the egg one. So I'm gonna attempt to cut these.
Oh, into smaller ones. Okay, more carrots. Okay. Now, before I ruin this, we have this here. It's this way, right? Okay, and then
We'll just kind of tuck it in.
like that.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, see, I feel like this is exactly what I had done. Yet I learned it was incorrect. Okay, and then keep going? Do I just,
Keep going.
okay.
Just keep rolling, and then we'll leave some space in the end
And
for
then get the water. Peel back. And I think I did that other one correctly.
I do feel like that's how you did it when I was watching you.
Don't let people let you doubt yourself. If it gets the job done, you must have done something right. Okay, here she is. Oh, okay, well, she did her best. We're just gonna roll her off.
Packing
And
her
we're
to
not
go.
we're not wrapping her. Are we wrapping her?
No.
We're not wrapping her.
So here is the tuna one. I'll show this one. Yep. Then we'll go ahead and slice her in half. So another tip too, I'm also just kind of wetting the knife so the rice doesn't stick when you're
Smart.
cutting it.
Do you do this often?
Yes. I want to say
I
like
can tell.
maybe not the healthy options.
Well, you know what? All of us will be making this a little bit more often now. Maybe in a healthy way.
Well, tuna definitely. I want to try cottage
Yeah.
cheese now.
Oh, they come out so cute.
So you can see that the variations for this are endless. You can use a different type of grain, right? You can, if you want, mix brown rice in.
I think I've actually done this. The tuna one, my husband does pretty regularly, actually, with, first off, with small seaweed, but second, with brown rice and tuna.
Look at our little creations.
Adorbs. Okay, let's go fix that.
Okay, and then I'll go ahead and cut the rest of these. I think it's been past 15 minutes.
The cookies are smelling so good. I can definitely smell the cinnamon and brown sugar. And they look good. Ooh.
Are both coming out?
I feel like both look ready.
Yeah, both should be ready.
So,
The tuna looks great.
Thank you. I don't take a spatula, but I am just gonna move these so they don't stick while they're cooling. Okay. Get these ingredients over. Okay. So good. Oh, the Taquitos smell so good, like tacos. Almost like small tacos. Get it?
or burritos.
Oh yeah,
Mini burritos.
mini burritos.
So let's see. So we have our breakfast. We have our surprise lunchbox snack. And then we have our after-school snack. Again, we wanted to focus on something that you can make ahead. And we're thinking of balance here, mainly for these recipes with balance. And then for the cookies, we're just trying to get closer and closer to that 5 a day fruits and vegetables.
I love it. They look so good. Let's go.
Here's the other 2 plates.
Okay,
Get
yeah, let's
plated.
go ahead and plate these.
And then the salsa.
Look at our cute little.
Let me get a bowl.
These ones cook really well.
So we also chose a salsa to pair with our taquitos. Again, when you, if you're wondering what to look for, I was just looking and comparing the different sodium content across the salsas, and this happened to be the lowest in sodium.
I can try. Want me to try?
Okay, I want to do it. Oh, never mind. Don't need to. Just straight.
Did it?
No. It's only on your. It's not on your outfit. Don't worry. Just on your hand.
Just on the hand.
Yeah.
So I was worried about for my pounds of
She's like, better you than me.
That's my wardrobe is black. It's black.
Okay. So what is it?
Yeah,
Taste test time?
Oh yes, my favorite time.
Should have used a spoon for that.
Maybe we can put one
this
more and
one.
we can all try one of these.
Yeah.
I don't like to eat
This one
alone.
smells good.
And I'll have the napkins on her.
Ooh. And then the okay, and then the top. I'm just gonna use my hands.
It.
Okay. Cute. Okay. And then another one. We'll do this one. I think these are the ones that Joyce rolled. That's so cute. Where do I put these? Up here. Okay, that one I think is really hot though.
Yes, the beans, right?
Let's just cut some and then
Yeah.
let it cool off in the middle. Little bite-sized pieces. Okay. All right, for the taste testing. Go ahead, please.
Thank you. These are also very hot.
Please.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab this.
Can I break it?
Oh.
I'm also gonna break it in half too, so you can kind of see the texture.
Cakey.
Do you want to see this one?
So yum. Okay, so actually, when you're talking about the texture being a little bit different, I actually think the crunch on the outside is really good. I also think we should keep the chocolate really balanced. It tastes just like a regular cookie, actually. So I would never, if I didn't know the ingredients that went into it, I would have never thought that, oh, maybe there's like sweet potatoes in here.
Okay.
I'm excited to try.
Okay. And then next,
Do sushi?
those cookies are great, actually. Okay. You do the
Okay.
honors?
I'll do the tuna.
Okay.
I want to try the tuna too.
Okay. And I will be trying the
unmeat.
unmeat spam that I thought was actually spam. Cheers. I'm trying to consider if I would fall for it as spam if I hadn't known. But it tastes like a less salty version of spam,
Okay.
which I'm into for sure. How's the cottage cheese one? The cottage cheese tuna.
I mean, it tastes like tuna. But I think, we did put a significant amount of veggies, so that bite, right? It was
The crunch, you mean?
a lot to chew through as far as the fiber, but it just goes to show, right? A lot of rice versus a lot of veggies.
Yeah, I'm into it. And I think maybe for this one we can just wrap it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the end piece because I want to dip it in the salsa.
Is it okay? I feel like it's gonna be super hot. Is it not?
It's not super hot. It's still
It doesn't feel
warm.
Yeah. I think I might cut an end piece too.
I don't know if it's just the the addition of the cheese, but I feel like I can taste the cottage cheese, but I cannot tell that it's not traditional refried beans that they use the pinto beans. So I love that. Those are a win for me. I think my kids would like it, especially if they like the refried bean texture. Anyways, was there anything we wanted to add before we close out this session?
as a takeaway, just find creative ways to get more fruits and veggies into your kids' plates and lunch pails. And again, think of balance. Doesn't have to be complicated, but yeah.
I think as a mom, I personally would love these recipes. I think they're a really great weekend prep item. So for the moms and dads out there and those teenagers, right, who can prepare their own things, try it out. Let us know how it is. Thank you so much for joining us for our back to school Eat Right cooking workshop. Our next session will be on October 24th. The theme will be announced at a later time, but I want to thank Payless, Rose, and Joyce for having us in your kitchen. It's always a pleasure and always delicious, so thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.